Anyway, it was January 3rd and it was dark. It wasn't late, but you know, it gets dark early in January. It may have been around 5:30. I'd come back to the Rowena. I had received a free meal, which was a treat for me. I didn't eat very often in those days. I was mostly muscle and bone, nothing else. I can remember walking up from the road, from the main tarmac road, and walking up the side of the hill. There was a little path that I had worn out with my footsteps leading up to the Rowena. I remember Barley Baker, my dog, kind of semi-wild creature. I guess he picked up my scent and he came running down the hill to meet me. And we walked together towards the ruin. That room, the one room in the Rowena, it was very simple. It was about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 meters by 5 meters, something like that. And there was a platform in it that I would sleep in. If you opened the door, you'd immediately see that platform. And there was a desk, a kind of board that was over some bricks with a chair. And one wall was all shelves. And on the left-hand side of that wall were books, all kinds of books. And on the right-hand side were jars of herbs. The person that would stay in the Rowena was somebody that, when I was living in the main house, I let him stay in the Rowena. And it was his books, his herbs. Years later, he would let me stay in the Rowena while he was away, and so all of his things were in there. There were some masks made by a French artist, Pascal, local artist here on the island. There were all kinds of strange things. He made hanging butterflies that people would buy in the flea markets. And there was a box of all of his stuff in there. And there was only one key. There was a kerosene lantern that hung over the platform, but it was bone dry, and the only place to get kerosene was on the other side of the island, and I had neither money nor transportation, so I lived a real Aryan life. I got up with the sun, and when the sun went down, I went to sleep. And in fact, that's what I was about to do. I was headed back to the Rowena to go to sleep.